And we're here. A little late. Better late than never. I had an issue with the link that I'd sent Trey for the show, but we got it all worked out. And yeah, welcome to the show. Dark Truth Podcast. It is Wednesday. I am Shady. You can call me Jordan, whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Just don't call me lazy. What's everybody up to? I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm going to go ahead and bring these comments in. Fuck it. We got Bill and Andre up in here. Bubba. Okay, Trey, we're here. Appreciate you jumping in to see what Trey's got to say. That rhymed. Anyway, super excited to have Trey on tonight. Can y'all hear me good? Can you hear me? Hello? Check 1, 2. Check. Mic check. Anyways, I think y'all can hear me. Thursday. Yep, Thursday. That's what I meant to say, not Wednesday. If I did say Wednesday, don't even remember. But yeah, good Thursday. Didn't have any jobs. Hung out with the kids, did some chores around the house. You know, when you take an off day, you still got to get shit done, you know what I mean? Did some dishes, did some laundry, did some picking up, did some barking orders, making lunches, all that kind of shit, you know, dad stuff. But I'm super excited to have Trey on tonight. It is Thursday. Thank you for clearing that up, Andre. I get my days mixed up whenever I don't work. We're going to talk about competitions, talk about his competition past, present, and future. Tips and tricks, some things that he's went through in competitions, wins, losses, missing tools, things like that, you know, bags that aren't his. I'm going to bring that up. I don't know if he remembers that. I'm pretty sure he remembers it. I don't know if anybody else does, though. But yeah, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So let's get right into it. I think I've competed against Trey once at WFR. Was the only time I competed against him, and he got a 99 in that round, and I got a 98. I think he got a 99.6 or something. But he's always a fierce competitor when it comes to the competitions. He's always willing to help people do better, learn more techniques, and I think we might get a little bit of that tonight, which would be cool. Oh, all right, Ryan, I see. All right, bro, that's cool. Watch it after the fair, dude. It'll be a nice little lay down and figure things out at the end of the day or at the end of the night. You know, a little unwinding, they say. Super fierce, very good. Yes, Trey is an immaculate competitor. He's always up at the top, at least in the top 10. I think in almost every one he's been in. He's won a couple here and there, teams, singles. I don't know if he's done PPF or flat. I haven't even asked him. We can figure it out tonight, though. But let me see if he's ready to chit chat. You ready to go, dude? Cool. All right. I'm gonna do the intro video, and then I will bring in our guest, Mr. Trey Tints. So we get this, and then we get a little chow. Everybody, welcome to the show, Mr. Trey Tints. And the crowd goes wild, yeah. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How are you?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Man, I'm all fucking awesome. I had a slow day. I heard you say you had a slow day. I had a slow day today, too. I only did one crew cab, that was it. And then I got a little treat for y'all here.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't have anything today, man. I could have went and did like 2 little windows on a house, but I was here with the kids, and I was like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. So, well, dude, welcome to the show. Thanks for being on. I appreciate it, dude. Mr. Viral Instagram video. Dude, I saw that shit. The first day you said something, I was like, dude, it's going to hit fucking so many views. Because what people call controversial clips are always the ones that explode, dude.
Yeah, and that's why I get so many of them. Because, like, I do, like, people do, like, techniques that they haven't seen. And then, like, after the fact, like, even most of the comments, they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I see what he did there. That's actually kind of smart. Like,
yeah, it takes people a little bit to figure out our method to our madness, I think.
Yeah.
But dude,
Yeah, I have a lot of old school techniques that I fucking bring out my bag, and then I have some shit that I've just like seen other people do, or I've had a problem, like in the middle of a competition, like some shit came up, and now I gotta find a way. So next, I want to get back to the shop. I'm like thinking about that, like what can I do differently to make sure that there's minimal chance of that happening to me again as
Right.
possible.
And I think that's how
Yeah,
everybody should take competitions too, is that you have to learn, but also you have to fuck up to learn, or you have to be observant enough to get something like that out of it, right? Like a lot of people go into competitions are like, this is how I'm going to do it. This is what I'm going to do only. And then they stay in those ways and they don't adapt and they don't take on new little techniques and they end up probably staying the same place they are in competitions, you know? Um,
usually those are the competitors that come in and they do well the first time or decent, and then they just like they refuse to like they just stay in that same whatever way they're
right,
doing it, and they stay 15 forever, you know.
right. And that's never good, man. If you're staying in the same spot, that's not growth, in my opinion.
Right? Yeah, well, it's fucked up. You know, it's crazy because like right now I've done so well, like especially recently the last couple of years that
Right,
now like anytime I'm not like if I don't win, it's like kind of like it's not a letdown in the sense of like let down to me, and like I know that I went out there and I gave it hell, and I know the
right,
level of competition that goes out there. Like you know what it's about.
right.
So fucking, but then you have like people that expect you to every time come home with a big check and vote. And I mean, obviously, you got to have the mindset that you're going to do that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, like shit happens, like that.
Yeah,
No
you
matter how good
can't
we are,
yeah, you
like
can't
there's
win
those
them.
other guys are good. Those other guys are good too.
Yeah,
And if
it's
you
the
do
old
really good, man, fuck.
yeah, it's the whole, you can't win them all thing, right?
Yeah, exactly
Like,
right.
if you did, it wouldn't
Especially,
be fun, you know?
fuck no. Like and like people don't even realize like is like I would say like guys like Young and Danny. Like very few people have like gone on like a tear and like just tore it up for
Right.
like 5, 6,
I
7
mean,
years.
Teasley,
Like
yeah, like Teasley
he's just
fucking
had like 3 or 4 good years, two,
yep,
three good runs. Like Young had 2 or 3 good really runs, and then like kind of trailed off a little bit here recently, but he'll be back.
right,
You
right,
know, uh, those are guys like that. No matter what, they're going to show up every year, and you better not
right.
ever discount them because they'll own you.
Exactly. The one time you give them less credit in your head is when they fucking take you down through there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Though you'll get humbled pretty quick.
oh, for sure, dude, for sure. Um, So for the people who don't know you, you wanna do like a little brief who you are, where you from. You don't have to like go into super deep detail because I wanna jump into these questions um that I had for you. Let me pull those up real quick. Make sure I still got them.
All right,
Or at least
so
I'm gonna sprinkle them in there, but
yeah,
yeah.
Trey Tints is what I go by on social media and competitively, and even in my personal life, more people call me Trey than they ever call me by my government name.
Right.
But I grew up here in Livingston, Texas, is where I started tinning, and I moved to the city. I moved up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was
Uh-oh.
in work. At the time, I went to work for a dude, Ryan Eichhorn. He was I mean, he was doing shit. You got to imagine like a guy that was shaving, pulling door panels, taping felts, got fucking Young's Misty ceiling shit in his shop, and we're talking like 99, 2000.
Yeah, he was ahead of
Like
the game,
he
huh?
owned fucking tip market in Pittsburgh because we were all okay with our little micro edge gap, and you had a little dust speck here or there, no big deal. This guy like no, that wasn't flying in his shop. Like,
Right.
maybe if there's like one dust speck, he that fingernail it out. But any
Uh-oh. Is this just on my end or is this y'all's end too? Can y'all uh-oh. Trey? Hello? It froze. Just my luck. I don't know what's going on. Son of a try this and then do this. Well, I don't know what just happened. Frozen. Fuck. Let it go, let it go. So, well, I guess he's gonna try to pop back in. Um, But yeah, so like he was saying, when it comes to competitions, like if you do good or you don't do good and you don't try to improve, then you're not going to get any better. I mean, it's just elementary. It just makes sense, right? The more you can get from people, like competition wise, the more you'll get out of, dude. And he's like stuck on my screen. What is going on here? I don't know what's happening. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta send him a message, y'all. Give me just a minute. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I gotta do one thing at a time. Hold on. but but yeah, so to give an example, my first competition, y'all know this, was tender battles. Battery died. We didn't finish the car. All of the bad things happened. All the things that could have happened wrong did go wrong. Um, I got very frustrated even before it started, and I was going into it with the mindset of like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. What's up, Kenzie? What's up, Cash? It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time, and then all of the bad shit started happening. And I was like, great. Now I just got to try to get through this. Well, ended up not getting done with the car. Thought it was all my fault. Looked over. My partner didn't even have one of his doors on. It was just a whole fiasco. Learned from it. Next year came back. The goal was just to finish the car. Partnered up with Eric Moore from Trey Tints, and we ended up finishing that. Didn't make it to the finals, but it was also a really good time because we got to compete on a full car together. Or we didn't win or get the podium, but we did get to compete in the finals, which was a lot of fun. Um, I don't have a response from Trey yet, so I'm just going to keep blabbling on. And if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask me some questions. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's a connection issue, but anyway, yeah. So competitions are fun, and I'm not the greatest at them. I'm not like Trey and Byung and Poppy and Fernan and all them, and where I'm like in the top ever because I don't compete in really anything other than tender battles. Oh, it said he popped back in, but I don't see him anywhere. What the fuck? Oh, okay. There we go. Chowza. All right, you back. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Damn internet reset or something. It just like so
Start
suddenly
just
fast
wigged
and
out.
fast. Well, you froze, and then I realized it wasn't you that froze. I realized that I lost connection. It's like,
Yeah, I
fuck, and I
thought
could.
it's usually me. It's usually my service that's shitty. So I don't know what I don't know if it's
Like,
just because I'm on here or what.
I have it playing on my TV on my PS5 behind me, so I could hear you talking, and then I realized I was like, wait a minute, it's me.
Oh, I got you.
So we
Um,
set the link. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyways,
yeah, you good. It happens, man.
so I heard you talking for a second about you were competing with a teammate. I couldn't remember exactly. Eric, did you say?
Yeah, Eric Moore at Tender Battles. Um,
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah, that was one where you had to qualify at the event to get into the finals. Like you had to win some like one of the little mini comps or whatever. And I ended up not winning any of them, and he won. I think he got second in the heat shrink, so he got to go to the finals. He didn't have a partner, and he was like, "You want to partner up?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to partner up." What do you mean? Of course I do. I was like, "I'm not about to tell you no." You know what I mean? Like, fuck no. I need my run back from not being able to finish the car in 22.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and
Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to like touch base on was like that was the one thing that a lot of people don't get is sometimes it looks like we're just fucking flying, or sometimes it looks like we're not going so fast. Like, but uh, if you just focus on getting the damn window on, that was my main strategy in the come up to competing. Was
right,
I was just going to fucking finish,
yeah, just
and
finish, dude.
we'll
Just
deal we'll
finish the
deal with
fucking
the
window.
score, whatever it is. We'll deal with it when we get home. We'll address these things that went wrong, and we'll correct it, and we'll come back the next year and we'll make a better score.
Yep.
Yeah, and the thing of it, like guys like a lot of guys, they'll come and they'll try it one time and they'll totally fucking bomb,
Right.
and then they don't come back, and then they're fucking. If they had to try, 5 or 6, it's fucking took me 9 years to get a fucking check out of that shit. Going every
Right.
year as enthusiastic or more than the year before. It was fucking. It takes a long time to do for some people, and some people,
Shit, you
two or
good
three
right
times,
away. Yeah.
and then some people just walk in the door. Like I think Peterson was it that he fucking walked in the door first year and won the whole fucking thing.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. I
Yeah,
thought it was his second time competing for some
it
reason.
might, it might have been, but
It was
there
probably
was
the first one.
somebody, I can't remember who it was, but there was somebody for sure. It was like it was before I even started competing. It was like 2011, 2013, something like that. I didn't start till 2016, so.
Right. I got a quick question from Jay. Jay Peters. He asked, any advice for first time competitors or people on the fence about competing? That's a good one.
Yeah, compete. Come give it a score. Just fucking come put a window on, and like I did, I analyze how you did, and look at yourself and be honest with yourself about the mistakes you made, things you could have done better. Don't put the blame on somebody else or
Man,
the
it was the
damn
air blowing, bro.
dude. That actually happened to me, and then so now the next year, I know, okay, well, pay attention to the. I was the first. Was it the first one or the second one? I can't remember. What was the first one? I think it was the first one. I was at WSCT in San Antonio in 2016. I just met Byung and Nipsey and all these fucking guys I've been seeing, for years and years and years competing.
Right.
And so Nipsey, it was Nipsey's first or second year, and it was my first year. And Byung, I think Byung had been chanting they've been there like for like 2 or 3 years prior to that, maybe four. So he'd been competing for a long time.
Right.
Um, anyhow, fucking, I get my window all cut out, get my shit all clean, I'm ready to go. And we don't have a billboard, so I got it hanging on the back window, Fucking peel it up, fucking wet it, and no sooner than I got done wetting that motherfucking film, the damn AC vent kicked on over my head. I went up, scoop up underneath it, like don't touch the fucking glue.
Right.
And the fucking wind blew like it like ricocheted off the floor, off the fucking car, and blew the
Yeah.
fucking film out of my head. Fucking tight, so I grabbed fucking two-finger grab that bitch and fucking stick it.
Right.
Make sure
That's
next year I'm paying attention to that damn AC vent. I'll wait till that
hell yeah.
motherfucker shuts off and grab my damn window.
Exactly.
Clean the
That
motherfucker,
sounds like me
clean
on
the
my
seals
mobile
out of
job
it or
yesterday.
something. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh fuck
I had an
out.
eyebrow take flight yesterday, dog. Like legit. Like it goes and I was like, ha! And I grabbed it like you're talking about. And I was like, get your ass back down here.
Yeah, yeah. When you're
So
out in the
funny.
wind, bro, all bets are off. I fucking went when I went and did a bulldozer, and I drove like a fucking hour away. It's like for one of my big dog customers. I fucking man, I drive to wherever he'll make it worth my while. So, but it
Right.
was a big ass like D6 monster fucking bulldozer, and I'm tending in this big mud pit. That's like so muddy that walking for like 20 feet from the Jeep to the fucking dozer, like
Yeah.
you have like 10 fucking inch clods of mud stuck to the bottom of your shoes.
Right.
And I was wearing the King Griffey Juniors with the fucking Spider-Man grips that got the big fucking grips on the bottom. So they were just like clogged in the man. Like every time I had to go to the Jeep, I'm like, fuck, I had to
Bro,
spend 10 minutes
you
kicking the goddamn mud out of my shoes.
you get there and you're just barefooted. You're like, what the fuck? Where'd my shoes go?
Man, there was a couple of times I take a step and my shoe went to come the fuck off. Yeah. So I'm out there tinting and fucking same thing. Like fucking, you gotta cut the windshield on the outside. Well, there ain't no other window on there big enough to hold it while you peel it.
Right.
So trying to do like this Cali roll thing. Well, I peel up the fucking clear, and the wind blows the fucking whole clear off the goddamn window. So
Like,
now I'm
well,
just wetting it. And fucking, here we go.
dude, it made me realize yesterday how much I still hate mobile tinting. Like I literally
I
was like,
fucking get
fuck.
it.
You know those videos of those dad crash outs? Have you seen those? We're like, I fucking hate this house. Like this
Oh yeah,
fucking
yeah,
that was me yesterday going, I fucking hate mobile tint jobs. I was
yeah.
like,
No
this is
shit.
fucking bullshit. Had to strip a
Right,
retint a '09 Mustang, and it was just the defrosters came off with the glue, dude. Like it was so bad. I was
Uh,
like, well, I was like, let me grab my Triumph real quick, and I was just like,
yeah, there ain't shit you
R.I.P.
can do, especially these new Ford defrosters, man. You can fucking rinse them bitches off with a
Dude, the
fucking
Ford
spray bottle,
trucks,
bro.
yeah, the Ford
They're
trucks, dude.
terrible.
You could, yeah, the Ford trucks, dude. You could wet
Like,
them
it's
and
like,
touch them with your fingers. They just peel
look,
off like a fucking sticker.
it's fucking insane. There's no way that
Wow,
they don't have to have a recall on that shit, dude. Because that like it happens like all the time. I don't even use this motherfucker on them because I know
dude,
better.
because
I'll
it'll
blow
blow
them
them
in.
hose off. Yeah,
Most right off.
it'll blow them off,
There ain't no
dude.
chance in fuck it's gonna survive.
Right. Dude, we got a lot of people in here commenting tonight, buddy. I got fucking Scott from Hawaii. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm not gonna fucking botch it. But I love Scott. Scott's great. He's a good talk every time I see him. We got Ryan in here, Poppy in here. Thomas
Oh
Kane
yeah,
said
what
Trey
up, Pop?
fixed his hair for the podcast. Thomas over here
Actually,
fucking with you.
I
Got
didn't even brush it.
Rico, Ryan. Appreciate y'all watching. Okay, so competitions. You said you've been competing since 2016. You said it
Mhm.
took you about 9 years to get to where you got to the top. In those 9 years, did you have any doubt that you were going to get to that spot, or were you more like, I've got to get there, like by any means necessary, I've got to win something? Have you
It's kind
always
of
been
both.
competitive?
Yeah, it was kind of both. It was like so. We'll run it back a little bit previous to that as far as competing. So when I first started hearing about competing, is when I was working with that dude up in Pittsburgh, and I've been working for him for a couple of years.
Right.
And he was a Johnson guy forever, but I was a Solar Guard guy at the time. So I eventually convinced him that we needed to switch to Solar Guard because it was a little bit better. But
Yeah. I used Johnson my first shop too, dude.
yeah, I mean it's good stuff, especially for the price. But it
Marathon,
doesn't. Oh, Marathon was kind of. I wasn't a big fan, but
I wasn't either. That's what I had
this
to
12
learn
months.
on, dude. So I was like, what the fuck? Is this how all 10
I
is?
learned, I learned on I learned originally the shop I was at originally was a Solar Guard dealer, and they deal with HP charcoal metallized.
Nice.
Well, then we moved over here to Texas. I moved over here to Texas Truck in 2001, I think it was, and they used Johnson over here Silhouette, and it was also metallized. But that shit, man, it always looked like a little gray, where
Yeah. Yeah.
solar guards just look like a
Black.
natural charcoal black. Yeah,
Right.
it was a much better looking film.
Yeah.
So I convinced the owner that we needed to switch to that film. We're doing all these high end cars and putting, not that
Shit.
there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with it, but
Right. It was too
it's not the
hazy.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. It was a
exactly.
little too hazy from the
Yeah.
outside, which
But,
is
but
weird.
what
Like
we
you
were,
don't hear
but what
that.
we were charging, we could spend a little more on film, and
Right.
put out a much
Exactly.
better product. So anyways, they have fucking Solar Guard. But that shop was such a big deal that Solar Guard sent like their PPF guy. They sent the guy that invented Clear Shield, Kurt Kreider, to come train me how to put Clear Shield on correctly.
Love it.
Fucking like it was. Uh, they sent me out to LA to train with Freddie's Willing to learn how to shave from the guy that literally invented the technique.
Right.
So, which I can perfected it anyway. So
Right.
fucking yeah. So they come down and then you're like I'm cutting fucking PVF on this brand new Lamborghini the first time I ever touched the shit.
Right.
And the owner of the shop's like, he tells the guy's training me, Kurt. He said, this guy, he just like cut. He showed us how to, light cut, to score the film. And so that's what we're doing. And it's me and one other guy is training. And so, anyways, the guy goes, a guy that owned the business. He said, Ryan's dad. He said, yeah, well, how are they not cutting the paint? Because everybody thinks you're cutting the paint. They don't know that you're just scoring the
Right.
film.
Yeah.
So, so fucking that guy said, this guy's so good that if I didn't know for sure he was gonna be able to handle this, and I wouldn't have let him do it. He's already practiced it on the glass, and he's gotten it right every single time. So this is what he's gonna be all right. He's good.
Yeah.
3 months later, fucking that same rep from Solar Guard, the tint rep, he comes back and he's telling me, man, looking at my tint work, and he said, man, y'all are so good, you should compete. I'm like,
What the
compete?
fuck
What the
is
fuck is that?
compete? Yeah. You're like, what the fuck is that?
There's a competition for window tinting. The same
That's
way
the
that everybody
dude.
looks
That's the
at me when
same
I tell them that I'm going to a
exact. I was
competition.
about to
Like
say
I
same
was the
shit.
same way.
All the customers look exactly like we did when we found out. We're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" They're like, "Window tint competition."
Yeah. So fucking. I'm like, dude, there's no way in hell I'm gonna go compete against the best window tinter in the world. You lost your fucking mind. Like I know I'm good,
Right,
and I know I'm great, but goddamn, there's got to be. The world is a big fucking place. You know what I mean? Like
right.
there's no way I'm one of the best in the world. And I went and proved that I definitely wasn't. But it took me like 10 years of them telling me I needed to compete for me to finally go. And then I'll never forget. I think it was yeah, it was Max Pro. When I first switched to Max Pro, Max Pro said that they'd sponsor me to go to compete at San
Hell yeah.
Antonio. So I was like, shit, I ain't got no excuse now.
You ain't
Gotta
got
go.
no excuse, bro. That's very true. Once you get sponsored, dude, you're like, fuck, now I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like when you were offered your first sponsorship in your head, were you like, man, I don't want somebody else paying for my way? Or were you like, hell yeah, dude, I'll go for fucking free? Like, what was your
No,
first thought?
I was just like, if somebody is willing to pay for me to go, and I already know, like, I'm like good, but how good am I? You're
Right.
not gonna ever know if you don't go try it. And there's somebody willing to pay for me to go do it. So yeah,
Exactly.
I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna try. I mean, what's the worst thing that happen? I'm gonna lose.
And
I'm
what are
not
they
gonna
gonna
get
be
embarrassed.
mad?
I
Yeah.
knew I wasn't gonna get embarrassed or anything. You know, like I'm not. I know I'm really good. So and I made like a 189 or something like that. That's my damn. Somebody must have just come in front.
Trying to sell a tent job right now, bro?
No, it's the manager. Yeah, it's the manager's cutting in.
Hey, manager.
Hmm. But anyways,
Um, dude, Rico, go fucking compete, dog. Okay, so your first competition sponsored by Max Pro. Um, your mindset going into it, was it just you wanting to finish the vehicle, like finish your round, or were you like, I want to win this?
no,
Um,
I didn't. I didn't have any. I told myself not to have any expectations at all and just go. You know, put a window on and see what happens.
I love it.
That was
And
it
then
was
were
not.
you hooked?
I didn't
Like,
have
were you like
any.
hooked after that?
Oh yeah, like and the fucked up thing about it. So like we're like, hang on a second. We're like 1 minute into the competition, and I know I have no chance at winning this fucking thing.
Right? You're like, there's no
Like
way.
I look around and I'm looking at the tools these other dudes have, and I don't have. I got some basic ass. Like I got a yellow turbo squeegee and
Yeah,
like some
dude, that's
white
what I
cards,
learned on. And the
a
gold Bondo.
tri-blade. Yeah, I had
Yes.
the gold triangle card, the long skinny one that
The
scratched the shit
easy
out of
read.
the window for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
learned the same tools, bro. I love it.
yeah. Well, fuck. And that was actually like that. I started like we used to do third brake lights with a fucking clipboard, or you
Really?
take a
See,
yeah,
I'm not
like,
that in the trenches, bro. I never was like I had a
you,
bulldozer my first
You,
thing.
you take a piece of duct tape and you put
Yeah,
it over the ass end of a ruler or a fucking
clipboard.
clipboard, plastic clipboard, and fucking perfect for a third brake light.
Dude, I'm about to bring that shit back, dog. I'm
But
gonna get a whole
if
bunch
there
of
was
them, put
ever
some slip
if there
tape.
was ever if there was ever some dirt under that motherfucker or chunk, redo.
It's getting fucking it's done. It's done for.
Yeah, you
So
better rinse behind it real good.
so after your first competition, you said you thought you failed horribly, all that stuff.
Well,
Um,
I didn't do it horribly, like score wise. Like I made
oh,
a
okay.
189. I made a 189, but it's crazy because I put so much time. Like we had, and I, keep in mind, this is crazy. Back then, we had 20 minutes. I say back then, like it was 2 decades ago. It was a decade ago. But
Right,
but then you had 20 minutes to do a roll down window, and you had like 5 minutes to set up your tools beforehand, and before that, you had like 3 minutes to go over the car and write down any imperfections on your window. Like you had like each round, you had like 27 minutes on the floor.
right.
Like now, like you get what we do. We did two roll downs in 20 minutes
I love it.
and that included no, I think they might have added. I think it was 22 minutes or something like that, and they added the 2 minutes. But once you walked in, you had the 32 minutes or whatever started, and then. But if you got done marking out your fucking card, as soon as you got done marking out your card, and you hand it to the fucking judge. It's go time.
Time
So
starts.
So if you could fill out that card in 30 seconds, you had 31 and a half minutes, not the 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I stayed on the same card the whole fucking this whole competition. This last one, the whole competition, I was on the same card, so I already knew. Especially by the final, like I was the only one that tinted the card, filled out the fucking card the same way every damn time, minus a couple scratches that got put on it by me. you know.
I love that.
So,
Sorry,
anyways, the
I was
first
reading the
competition,
comment.
fucking my bad. I got ADHD, the
It's all
squirrel.
good. I'll try to ring it back in. I'm trying.
Fucking so yeah, fucking. I realized I wasn't gonna win because of the tools, but I put so much time into making the pattern. The judge goes, "You have like 3 minutes remaining." Well, I still had the fucking tint hanging on the back glass. I just finished cleaning my shit. I hadn't even started to put it on. And I like literally just paused for a second. I said, "Just fucking finish. Get the goddamn window on."
Yeah, get this
I
motherfucker on
fucking
here, bro.
flipped the door open, flushed the fucking window, air peeled the shit out of that bitch. And when I air peeled it, like everybody, there was a whole fucking shit ton of people standing. Like my crowd in that corner was, it was crazy because that was actually one of the biggest crowds I've ever had in my corner. Was like my very
Yeah,
first competition. Because a lot of them knew who I was from social media, but I had no idea who. I
right.
still meet people at every show that
Same.
they're like, "Hey Trey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey
Hey,
guy,
what's up, you?
sorry, fuck man, there's a lot of people to keep up with, and I'm
A
terrible
bunch,
at it."
dude. So many. Same.
Yeah. So fucking anyhow, the fucking I air peeled it, and like the fucking people in the corner, I could hear them all talking. Like so, then I felt like a fucking king, like I'm king shit, you know. Fucking
Right.
tuck it up, bang out the top, roll it up, tuck the bottom, squeegee it out. Fucking grabbed all my tools, threw a whole fucking blanket and everything up under the table. And right when the motherfucker said 3, 2, I was like done.
Hell yeah. At least you
Yeah,
finished though. I love
yeah,
it.
and I got a 189 out of 220. Like it wasn't or two. Was it, I think it was 225 or 225 or 220 something like that. I got like a 189. It was like totally fucking terrible. I finished like 33rd out of like 98 tinners or some shit.
Nice, dude. That's what's up.
Yeah,
I
it
like
was
that.
really fucking terrible.
And then you were like, you know what? I can hang with some of these dudes. I'm gonna keep
Well,
doing this
especially
shit.
when the thing was when I looked at the fucking final, like a couple weeks later, you get the actual score sheet. So I look and I see how many people got disqualified and did not finishes and like
Right.
totally fucking terrible scores. And I'm like, oh fuck! I
I'm
thought
not
I
that
was the only
bad.
one having. I thought I was the only one struggling out there. A lot of people did a hell of a lot worse than me. I'm definitely gonna come
Exactly.
back and try it again.
It just goes to
So
show, man, as long as you put your best into it, you'll do better than you think, man. You really
yeah,
will.
yeah, yeah. It's really not that hard to make like. I mean, at your shop, if you're letting like anything, let's say we're going on a scale of 1 to 100. If you let anything less than like a 95, 97 roll out of your shop, you probably shouldn't come compete.
Right.
If you're the kind of person that puts on 95 to 97, 98 every fucking day because that's your standard for a
Yeah.
really great fucking tint job, then
Right.
you should be competing.
Yeah, see, I didn't have that standard for myself before I started competing, and then I was like, "Fuck, man, I need to put out competition-worthy work." And dude, it fucking pays dividends, man, because I got customers, dude, that have used other shops come to me and they go, "Dude, your work's way better than what I've had in the past. Like I'm never using anybody else." And I'll never say I'm the best in this area. I'll never say I'm the best in the state either, because Teasley's fucking here. But I'll just say
Oh,
that
yeah.
I put out the best work that I can put out at my shop. Yeah, dude, I can't be the best in Arkansas because fucking Jason Teasley's here, man. It pisses me
I
off.
mean, I mean,
He needs to move to
I mean,
Texas or something.
no, we already got enough badasses down here.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Too
hard for
many.
me to stay in like the top fucking 8 in Texas, really. Like
Exactly.
for real. Like there's
I
some
mean,
goddamn
I'm
ass.
easy. I'm easy top 3 in Arkansas, hopefully.
Actually,
But
I mean, I would think of same myself, but I mean, fuck the guys I've got to go against to do that are pretty fucking tough.
right. Yeah,
But
for sure. Y'all Texas
but
motherfuckers are good, man.
man, you know what's funny though? You know what state had you would think had good window tinners and mostly has suck window tinners is actually
Calif
Florida.
Florida, really?
Florida has suck ass window tinners mostly,
Oh,
man. I mean,
damn. Well, I think
I'm
it
not
might
saying
not
they all suck, but
not the
there's so many
not the ones
bad
that are
ones.
competing that are, like, really good, but, like, the
No, no,
ones that are
no.
just, like,
Just a
they
regular
have a
shop
shop.
on the
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they have
just
a
have a
shop on
shop, and they're like, "I just wanna make money because it's hot as fuck
yeah,
here." Not like
exactly.
the pros that we know that go to these events, but, like, just random fucking shops and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, trust
And
me,
what's really
Arkansas's got the
funny though
same
is
fucking shit. We've got the same
the
thing here.
Florida. Florida. What's fucked about Florida is that So there's a lot of really wealthy customers that got like Lamborghinis and Maseratis and shit like that, and they're not going to go to a shop and pay 200, 300, 400, 500, six, $700 for a fucking badass world class tint job or fucking
Fuck.
uh, ceramic films or anything like that. They're looking for the cheapest motherfucking tint job because they're only gonna have that
Yep.
car for 6 months anyways,
Yep.
and they're cheap fuckers that can barely afford
Yep.
that fucking $180,000 ride.
I hate that shit.
So
All that
they go to
flexing,
these
bro. All
shit.
that flexing being broken shit.
They go to these shit tint jobs or tint shops and blow up fucking $100 fucking $99 special shops. And that dude gets to take a picture of his tint on a fucking Lambo and blow it all over fucking Instagram, Facebook,
And then
YouTube,
when you
so
see it
all
in
social
public, you're
media.
like, what the fuck is
And there's
this?
fucking dirt all in it,
Chewed
fucking
on
creases in a
corners
flat
and
back
shit.
window, you know?
Yeah. The back window's got a finger in the middle. Like it's fucking this
Right?
long. It's funny.
Then,
I want to get into one of these deeper questions because it
all right,
pertains
what's
to what we're
up?
already talking about. But what do you change about competition tinting as opposed to your shop tinting? We kind of touched on that.
Oh
But yeah, what do you like? Do you have like a mindset shift? I know you definitely do, but like, what is that shift? And then like,
yeah.
how do
So
you get ready for it?
it really is like so like leading up to a competition, I have to do like so much extra shit to my regular shop tint jobs that I wouldn't normally have to do because like I add a little more slip. So that way I got to make sure, because if that film
Wiggle.
tacks and you move it and there's any glue breaks, you're fucking beat. You can pack your
Yeah,
shit and
that's
go
what I
home.
got.
You're
That's
done.
what I got fucked for in WFR, but it wasn't really adhesive pops, but whatever.
Yeah, glue breaks.
It was called adhesive pops, and it was literally right in the center where I start my initial tag. And it was the
Uh,
last car judged in the round. I'll argue this till I die. It was dried right there. Like it was dry. As opposed to
yeah,
the rest of the window, that's where the most leverage was put down with my tiny fucking squeegee. Either way, the other
yeah,
I don't even want to get into it. I did really good at that competition, and I thought I was
yeah.
gonna be going to the finals in singles, but I got knocked out because one score that I got was super fucking low, and no other judge had seen that. Either way, it is what it is, and I didn't
Oh,
advance, so
back to somebody. I was trying to think before we can get back to that 1 second. Pause. Pin that. Um, fucking Sion, uh, Brian from fucking Chicago, Byung's little Korean buddy. He's the one that said the first time I met him was at Installer Challenge in Ohio, and he was a did not finish, looked awkwardly weird as fuck. He did a reverse roll on a fucking door window,
right.
and we're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So I'd never expected to see him again. Fucking, I'll be goddamn. He comes back to WFC. Comes back to WFR, and he doesn't do good. But he does better. At least he finished the damn window.
Right.
I think the very first time the motherfucker, first or second time he went to WFCT, made top 10 finals.
That's crazy.
Like in 3 fucking years, I watched a guy go from can't fucking put a window on under the pressure to
I love that.
there to fucking on the stage at the end of the night.
I love that so much, dude. That kind of shit makes me freaking get fucking rock hard, dude. I love that shit, dude. Like when
Yeah,
somebody just doesn't give up, man, and then they do great, you're like, fuck yes. Like you did it, dude. Like you
yeah,
didn't quit and you fucking nailed it. I love that. It's my
yeah.
favorite. But yeah,
So,
so what
anyways,
do
where
you
was I at with?
so you were before
Oh yeah,
competition, you
changing.
change your
Yeah,
slip, you try things or
change my split, but then I also go like sometimes like during the year I'll get a hold of, especially right after a competition, I'll get a hold of a bunch of tools, and I want to try these tools and use them in different situations and see which tools work best under which situations. So then, so I'll go through, and when I get back from a show, I'll go through for like a couple months, and I'll because if you give up on a tool the first time it doesn't work, you're fucking stupid.
I agree.
Like,
It's usually
like
user error.
yeah, absolutely. And but then there's some situations where you got the wrong fucking tool. Like
Exactly.
so, like there's a different tool for every job. A stupid ass cliche saying, but it's
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
real life
It's
shit.
true. Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking so I'll work these tools, and then like getting now, like right now, I got a month before I really got to start gearing down towards WSCT. So for this next month, I'll be trying the tools that I got this time. I got several tools at the recent show that I want to see if I can get better with. The first couple rounds didn't go so well, but I could see how they could work out really good. So fucking
Love you too,
I'll
Mike.
work on them with them. But then like the month before, I changed my slip, put a way heavy slip. Now I got to heat the windows before and after. You know, I got to heat shrink them on the sides where I normally don't, because normally I can tack and stretch them.
Right, right,
So now I got to go back to heat shrinking every side window and a little bit extra juice in the fucking bucket.
right,
You know, and then heat it up after I put it on so that when I roll the window up, it don't bump down. Like there's
right,
just so
right,
much extra shit I have to do to get ready for competition level tinning. But then so then I start weeding the tools down too. So if I found the tools that
yeah.
I'm
You
like,
can't
yeah,
have
I'm
too
comfortable
many.
with
Yeah,
this, then I want it in my bag. Yeah, just like this show, fucking a tool that fell out of my damn bag cost me fucking points. And it was in the final.
man.
It wasn't even in like the first round when I had a real high
Yeah,
score. It was in the final, and I had the highest score in the final. If you had, let's say, for the light, the little fan, the little tip of my fan, my blowy fan fell off in the floor, and the stupid little tuck tool that I didn't even fucking use the whole show
right. It always
fucking
is
fell
the
out
tool
and
you
hit me.
don't even
I
use
didn't even
too.
use the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, then my big ass blow up fucking light I left in the back seat. I don't know how, or the back deck. I don't know how the fuck I missed that.
Damn.
But so use let's say I would go mild. They gave me 10 points in deductions for that shit.
Right. That's
You add
mild
that
too.
in,
That's very, very
that's really
generous. That's
mild,
very
right?
generous. Yes.
I would have made a 98.9 in the final. You know what I mean? Like other
Yeah.
if I hadn't taken those points in deductions. So yeah, I mean like
It's because, and that
fucking
just goes to show sometimes it's
too
not
many
even just the
tools is a fucking
install.
problem.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even
Oh,
the
it's
install.
everything
It's
else.
all
Right?
it's
Yeah.
the competitive rules. Like the rules of the competition are what gets most people. Like do not roll down stickers at WFCT, care
Yeah.
instructions,
Even
those kind
leaving
of
fucking
things
spray
that
bottles on fucking doors. Like
don't clean your fucking floor, like all your
yeah.
one of your tools is left out. Like all those things are what, and I hate saying that it separates the good from the best, but it just
But
separates from following the rules to, you know what I mean?
but
Like
the best part
I'm
about
not
it,
gonna
like,
say
is
that,
that I'm not gonna say that my tint what he didn't put on a better window than me.
of
I'm
course.
gonna say I had a better day than he did.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then also like with the whole deductions with that kind of stuff, like the small intricate details, like that's how they use those to separate people when everybody's so good at tinning. Just like how they
Absolutely.
add a window, or they make you do the do not roll down sticker, or clean the peel
Yeah.
board, or no pieces of scrap left behind, no snap offs, no
You know how many I was just say, I was just getting ready to say that. You know how many times I've seen somebody put on a fucking amazing window and then get
and let the
DQ for a
blade
razor blade?
fucking
My
little bitty
God.
fucking teeny
That'd
tiny
be a
snap.
heart fucking breaker. I almost did it one year. It was so fucking cool. My
I'm
little
bringing a
fucking
magnet.
my little Filipino friend, he's fucking standing out here on the apron watching me tint, and he don't speak English at all. So fucking his wife she's got my phone doing my live for me, and me, them, and Byung is riding all around San Antonio, fucking partying up. So fucking anyways, I fucking get done with my heat, and it came down to the fucking literally the last second. When she said one, I grabbed a spray bottle off the fucking door
Damn.
handle like this and zung that bitch under my back under the fucking table. It went under the table and out the other side of the fucking apron into the
Hey,
audience.
at least you know it ain't
Got the
there.
motherfucker out of there.
At least you know
So
it ain't
anyway,
there.
yeah, fucking. So I'm fucking thinking I'm good, right? Well, so then I'm sitting there and I'm trying to breathe because I just fucking hustle my ass off. And I walk around like the front of the car and I see like I'm talking like a chunk of tint like this. I'm not talking about like a little piece of tint. I'm talking about a chunk of tint like right in front of the driver's tire. So get down like I'm tying my shoe and tuck that motherfucker in my shoe. Then I fucking turn around and walking back towards the goddamn apron. And my little guy, he's looking and looking like this, like looking at something. I'm looking at the roof, and I turn around, and look on the roof. There's goddamn blade sitting on the roof. Son of a bitch.
Right.
So fucking, I sneak over there and I kind of stretch and probably turned her back, grab that bitch like this and dropped it right down the back of my shirt.
Right in your way, crack.
Right in
Went
my
right in
ass
the
crack.
points.
Fucking bare ass razor blade.
That's
Fucking,
funny.
Yeah, get out of. Well, I had my still had my backpack on, so it was literally riding between my backpack and my back, and I was sweaty, so it stuck like right to the middle of my back, you know. So
Yeah,
if I could get out from behind the apron, the first thing I did was fucking get that motherfucker out. Oh, but he picked it up
right.
off the floor.
So
Yeah,
something
that's
so it's safe to say that like you have to focus on the things that don't really matter as much in a shop as they do in a
yeah,
competition Like
absolutely.
that's one of the
But you
main
also,
changes.
but yeah, and like also, but you have to just still do like you have to attend in competition. Like it's five, it's like 10 till 5. You have two windows to put on, and and your most fucking busiest, richest, badassest customer is going to tip you $1,000 if you had it done by 4:59.
Right,
Like that's because you're going to get 10 to 20. Well, fuck, we're this year we're going to get 40,000 motherfucking dollars at WFCT. Like, what's up?
right.
Yeah, like
A
you
nice
don't
chunk of
think that's
change,
gonna
man.
you don't think that's gonna bring out the best of the best of the best? Are you
Oh yeah.
crazy?
I mean, it even
40
brings
k.
out the ones that don't think they can win because they're like, "Fuck it, it's
Oh
a
my
shot at
god,
40 grand."
those people fucking piss me off though, bro. Like I fucking hate those people, dude. The ones that come over year at year and year and year and year, and they're at every motherfucking show, and they're competing with the best in the world, but they're always at the bottom of the fucking scoreboard. I don't know, they're really competing or they're there for this. But you look on their social media and they got 200,000 followers.
Right. I
They're
mean, it'd be like
just
that,
like
bro.
they're just social media. They're
You could
social
put
media
me
rock stars.
as of right now, you could put me in that category. I only have
Bullshit.
13K on TikTok though, bro. I ain't got 200,000. I'll take the 200,000 over competition. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
That's crazy.
man, I do my best, and I mean, there's like this past time, me and Johnny at Tenor Battles, he had a fucking 8 inch long scratch, little micro scratch from his fucking card
Mhm.
or his nail or something. Docked us 50 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yo,
we had a score of like 45. You know what I'm saying? Like we did pretty fucking good except for the scratch, boy. Like it's just it is what it is sometimes. Like you
jeez,
just and
that
dude,
must have been a hell of a scratch.
bro, we didn't even see it. Like we didn't see it when we looked at the fucking
And they
window
get you
after we were
50
done.
points?
It was 5 inches or
5 0?
five. It was like 5 points an inch. So
Oh,
it was
is that how they hit it? Oh,
yeah. So it
damn.
was like
I never
yeah,
even
dog.
thought about that. I
Yeah,
had a
dude.
scratch
That's
in my window 1 year,
it's
and
per inch.
it was
And
WSCT. And when I was done with that car, it was the year before last at WSCT. That was a heartbreaker because I fucking knew I finally made the final. You know what I mean? At
yeah,
WSCT because I had the final over and over again at these other shows, but at the end, I'm always like right there, but can't
right.
get over that hill,
Yeah,
So this was the year I fucking knew. Like my windows were great. I was definitely gonna make the finals. But then we come back in, and I had already watched them judge like 3 rounds, and they were fucking terrible. Looked like fucking people just kicked dirt all in their windows and fucking threw them on anyways. Like there was literally like five good windows the first 3 or 4 rounds, whatever. I'm going like round 5 or 6,
right,
and so I go out and I look at my car compared to all the cars. I'm like, dude, my car so far is the best car in this fucking show. If not, it's
right,
goddamn close.
right.
So I know for a fact I'm going to the final. But then I go open my fucking back door and I see a scratch in the middle of my window, and
No.
it's like 2.5 inches.
Yo, yeah, dude, those suck, bro.
I had two dust specks on my front door window, and I had one little that scratch and one little dust speck on my back door.
That's the love of the game, though,
Fucking,
bro. Like all those
I,
little things, fuck, keep you
so
coming back, bro.
So look, I'm heartbroken that night, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, I just knew I made it that year. Oh yeah, I wouldn't got fucked up.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So anyways, I wait till the next day, and I call one of the judges. I'm not gonna blast him out. He did say he appreciated me waiting till the next day because everybody was blowing up their phones
Of
all fucking
course,
right there.
dude.
I had to turn their phones off.
And if you compete, leave the fucking judges alone, man. It's your window, not theirs. Okay, they're just there to do their job.
Exactly, and I've never looked through the window at any competition, and them got me like felt like I feel like they fucking fucked me somehow. You know what I mean? Like
Right? Yeah,
everything they've ever circled. I mean, there's
all
been one
been
or two
fair.
times I couldn't really see like what, but then I'd really look and really look and really look or put a light on it, and I'm like, oh goddamn, the motherfucker found the part where my tooth touched the damn glue when I was
Yeah,
separating the
exactly.
film.
Yeah,
Like,
something
how the
crazy.
fuck? You gotta really be
Yeah.
looking to see that shit. Like you, uh, uh, fucking a regular ass customer would have never seen that in a
Ever
million years
in
because
their
it's
whole life. No. You could have even pointed to it and they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" And
no,
be like, "Never
I
mind."
could not see it until I put a
Yeah.
light on the outside and I looked at the inside and I was like, and it was right in the corner where where you separate
A
the
little
film.
bitty
So
indention,
now
bro.
I don't
Yeah.
now I learned to do the fingernail trick. I don't do that shit no more.
Do you
Or
flick the back of your nail?
well, yeah, that no, I use the front clippy. I
Dude,
clip the
I
front
go
of it.
like this. I flick
I
at it
know
like
a lot
this.
of people would do that, but then like it's just, now if I've got like if I'm doing this one, one where we can't and we're doing WSCT and I can't pull the seals, oh man, it depends on if I can make it real wide and I know I can just clip that corner that's going to be tucked behind the rubber.
Right.
I'll air trim
Right.
I'll leave that little fingernail print down in the bottom of the rubber where the judge ain't gonna see it
Yep.
anyway.
Yeah.
But then fucking if it's a window where you got to
It
cut that bitch
shifts.
just a
Yeah.
lit, well, no, one of the ones that are real tight, like you got to cut that motherfucker just a little bit bigger, because if you cut it too much bigger, you're gonna have hell getting it in there. You're gonna kink it. You're gonna pick up
Yep.
trash. You're
The
fucked.
fucking it'll bubble out on you, shit like
Yeah.
that.
So one of them now, I'll hang that bitch and I'll fucking thumbnail that motherfucker. Yeah,
I
yeah.
flick them, dude.
I,
I
I
fucking
stretch it.
see
I stretch it.
whenever I pick like this, like I'm picking my nose, dude. I always fold the fucking corner over because with this I like flick out more because with this I'm like digging in. I can't like
Yeah, you kind of got to catch it on the outshoot.
yeah, I can't. I got to do it. I got to go like this, dude. I
Everybody
gotta
gotta do
flip
it.
it out like that. You use the dude. Jeremy uses his knife. People who use their knife, I don't know how the fuck y'all
You're
do it.
fucking crazy.
I tried it one time, and I cut through the film, and I was like, never again. Why did I even do that? I was like, this is a stupid way to do it. But if you can do it, fucking rock
Well,
on, dude.
oh, that was another thing that fucking drives me crazy too. And I'm gonna bust your balls because fucking if you try something one time and it doesn't work and you just like fuck this, I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh, I
Come
could
on,
probably
man.
do it if I really tried.
Did you Cali roll? How'd your first Cali roll go?
There was dirt all through the bitch.
Yeah.
There was, bro. It was literally littered like a fucking galaxy, and I went, "What did I do wrong?" I don't remember who told me, but somebody goes, "Clean your peel board." It's like somebody just ran. I think it was like on a. I
You
might have
take it
like
off
made
the
a
deal board? What you Superman in there?
do what?
You Cali roll it on the peel board, not on the windshield?
Okay, so when I was doing before I even learned what fucking reverse rolling was, I Frankensteined everything. And I
Right,
still
right, right.
do. I still Frankenstein everything. I rarely reverse roll because of that first experience of it got dirty, and I will never fucking waste a huge piece again because I'd never had an issue with Frankenstein, right? And then I
Right.
started getting to where I was like, man, I need to try to reverse roll. It's a little easier. It's not that bad, and somebody goes, "Yeah, you need to clean your peel board or the windshield before you roll it." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh." And then I thought about it, and when you roll it, all the shit is just in there.
Running up
And I
with it,
was
yeah.
like, it was one of
Yeah.
those like ding,
That's what
like the light bulb goes off.
you see, everybody was fucking making fun of me about using so much water, but
Fuck
that's why I
no, it's
use
the
so much
best way.
water. More water is less dirt.
Dude,
Less dirt is
I
more points. Like it's fucking real simple. Like
the first time I saw you do what I call the free shower is when you like spray
yeah,
up in the air. Yeah, dude, I do that all the time, and I'll be like, live on TikTok. I'm like, free shower, and people are like, why are you spraying the air, bro? And I'm like, it's to take down the dust that's in the area potentially, and it gives me a little bit of more cleanly install, and blah blah blah, whatever. They're like, why wouldn't you just like hurry up to the window? I'm like, well, why can't you just do both? Like both works. Like spray your area you're about to walk through, and then do it,
it
and then
can't.
hurry. You know what I
My
mean?
thing has always been like this. Like people say, you don't have to do that to do a clean window. Well, if I can do something in 3 seconds or less that
Right.
definitely does not hurt my chances of putting on a better
Exactly.
window, I'm gonna do that. Like,
And
I mean, worst case scenario,
don't get your door panels wet because it'll ruin the electronics. Like that kind of shit.
no, yeah, no shit. Like, oh my god, the people in the comments that fucking rip me
So
on the
funny.
fucking not this
Dog,
video, but the Elu video.
that's just
Like
how it
on the Elu
goes. That's just
video,
how
It was a gangsterest air peel ever. Like I was sitting on my stool and I got a motherfucker. And just wait till the end because it didn't turn out as nice as it sounds. But the video went viral and that was cool. So okay, anyways, it's a fucking like not a Corolla. It's a Elantra,
Yeah.
and on the drive, I'm in the final, and I'm on the drive, a passenger front door, and I fucking air peel and bang drop this motherfucking clear like a gangster and swoop my fucking tint buster sprayer, fucking bust the fucking wet the window down. And as I'm wetting the window down, I'm like, and from the camera angle, it looks like I'm spraying right at the door. But the camera can't show behind the tint to see that the fucking film is getting the water. Like a
Yeah.
very minimal mist is going around
Right.
it and potentially landing on the door.
Right.
Like, so they're ripping me in the comments like my window
Dude, they're
switches don't work anymore and blah
brother.
blah blah. I'm like,
Brother.
if the window switch didn't work, I'd be DQ'd. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
dude,
if I funded
exactly.
it out,
I
they
tell
would send
people
my
we
ass
would
to the
not have
house.
jobs. I'm like, we would not have jobs if this ruined vehicles. I was like, I've done thousands of vehicles and I've not had one person go, hey man, my
You
fucking
fucked up
door
this and
panel's fried. Nobody has ever told me that. But dude, especially on TikTok, dude, everybody knows everything about everything. And they're always like, RIP door panel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hope they
I've
don't want to
seen them,
roll down their
bro.
window anytime, or they'll be like, way to be professional and not cover the door panel. And I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, you should see some of the top tenors in the world who could give a fuck about getting a door panel wet.
Dude,
And it
look
just
at
is
yeah.
what it is.
When I do one, man, I'm literally taking my fucking sprayer and I will flush this whole
Hell
fucking
yeah.
rubber off,
Because if you bump on that
and
with the
then
film,
and
you're
then I'm
getting
gonna wet
dirt.
and I'm gonna wet this whole thing down a little bit, just a little mist, so that way when I'm done, it don't have the stupid
Free,
lines on the door
dude,
panel and all
free
that shit.
wipe
You
down.
know, like,
Free wipe down with
yeah,
every
you get
tint
a free
job.
door panel thing with every 10 job.
Exactly, bro.
My customer never bitching me about it, never once.
I've never had one person either. Like, I've even had people watch me live tinting their car from outside my garage and be like, huh. And they won't
Yeah,
ever be like, hey, man, you got my door panel wet. I'll be
yeah.
like,
Look, watch.
cool, dude. I'll be like, sorry, you know.
Oh, look, the window still works.
Oh, no, does it really? How dare
Yeah.
it?
Man,
Okay, so
fucking Dodge windshields that the fucking these motherfuckers be killing keys though.
I
Luckily,
don't
that's
know
never happened
how.
to
I
me.
don't know how
I
they're
don't
doing
need
that
it. It's
either.
never happened to me.
I've before that was even like brought up as a thing. I had done so many of those windshields and didn't do any precautions. No
No,
soak rope,
no soap
dash
coat, no
towel,
fucking dash
no
down, nothing.
nothing. And now I just do it because I'm like, maybe it might
I
happen,
have fucking 30 of them
but
that I've gotten at all the shows I've been at. So now I use dash towels and I have like 8 soak ropes. Fuck.
exactly.
So
I've
I
got
use
like a
them now,
fucking
but I don't.
I could make a Carlos like fucking style wig out of how many soak ropes I have, dude. Um, I'm telling you, dude, I've got like fucking 12 of them because I got some from Soak Shield before they switched to Kyle and them. Like he was, I guess, just sending out shit to people. I've got like micro soak ropes that are fucking like this big around, and I'm like, where the fuck am I shoving this, dude? Like,
Right, right.
what am
And
I
how much
doing
water
this?
is it really going to hold?
Exactly, dude. Like a teaspoon? I don't know. But um also wanted to ask you in the team competitions, um, when you pick your partners, is it like a mutual thing or do you reach out to the people you team up with? And what has been your favorite team that you've been a part of up to this point?
See, I can't pick a favorite because I
Fine, pick
really,
all of them.
I can't because I've only been on 2 teams, so it's not really that many. But
You've only not, no, you've been on more than two teams.
no, I've only been on 2 teams. I was on be a team with Byung and Danny Deflu, and then Wizbon brothers with Alexis. That's the only teams I've ever been on.
I thought it
And
was you, Byung, and Poppy on at one.
no, no,
Or am I
no, no.
tripping? I
You're
must be
tripping.
tripping. Oh, that was the one with Danny. Okay.
Byung and Poppy went to Tinner
They
battles together.
they teamed up at Tenor Battles. That's what
Yeah,
I don't know what I was
Houston.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was me and Danny and see that one was cool because me and Byung were the first year we went to WFR. We didn't compete in teams,
Yeah.
but then we're sitting there at the end and we're watching the teams compete. and Beyond's sitting on one side of me, and Danny's actually tinning because he's in the team competition. And I looked at Beyond and I was like, bro, we gotta find a teammate. We gonna have to do this next year.
Thanks for calling me, bro. I'm just kidding.
And I mean, yeah, I hadn't even met you yet. This is like,
Yeah, and I'm just goofing.
no, actually, I met you. I think that
It
was
was
the
that.
first time I
It
met
was
you.
that
Yeah,
year.
yeah, I think that
I
year
was
was the first
competing
year.
in teams with Tyler Longo and what's her name?
Oh yeah,
Callie.
the girl. Yeah,
I
I
can't
can't
remember
remember
her
what her
fucking
name
name,
was.
but she's
Yeah, I
fucking.
know who you're talking about though.
She was so good, dude. Like she
Yeah,
was.
she's been
Her
Tyler.
back glass
Tyler's
was
good
amazing.
too. Tyler's been really good too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him lately, but he's been. Every competition he's ever been to that I've been at, he's done pretty good.
yeah.
But
It was a good team.
fuck, what were we
We did all
talking
right.
about?
I think we got like
What was,
eighth or something.
what
Picking
was
your
I just talking about?
teammates.
Oh yeah, picking my teammates. So fucking, we're sitting there and telling him we're gonna pick a team. Or I'm like, we need to find a teammate. He's like, okay, you find team, I come.
Right. He's like, you
So
find somebody, I'll be here.
yeah, so I'm sitting there looking on the floor and I'm like, Danny's sitting like right in front of me, tinting, and I'm
Kylie.
like,
That was her name,
Kylie, that's his
Kylie. Yeah. I was on a fucking
name.
team and I forgot. I knew it was
Yeah,
a K and
anyhow,
I somewhere.
yeah, fucking yeah. So I'm looking at Danny and I'm like, I'm just gonna ask him. You know, I know he's
Fuck
on a
it.
team now, but so fucking
Got to get
Danny
ahead of them
needs.
next year, you know?
Yeah, so I told Danny after that competition, he did, I can't remember. His team was in the final, but they didn't. I don't think they won. I think they finished like second or third or something like that. But I think that his team wasn't coming back the next year, so he was looking for a team anyways, and we happened to
Nice.
be looking for a guy. So it was a team that just kind of fell together and ended up fucking winning the whole thing the first time we ever competed together.
Right. And I
Which,
love that.
that was
I love
that
that
was
too. When you
fucking
get a fucking, that's like the Miami Heat shit, dude. Like dream team. You just fucking
right,
made a
right.
super team, and it's like, all right, now we get to see all these
We,
other
yeah,
fucking super teams show up. You
yeah,
know?
we were like the fucking LA Rams, like fucking. It's really hard to
I don't
fucking
know
do
about the
better.
Rams. I don't know about the
I'm saying the
Rams,
Rams when
bro.
the Rams the year they won their Super Bowl, they just put together a fucking insane
Oh,
team
okay.
and swung for the fence, went in debt for
Talk
like
about when they
5 years to put it
when they beat the
together.
Titans. Talk about when they beat the
Yeah,
Titans. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
that was a crazy fucking game. And if you
yeah.
know ball, that you know that was a crazy game. Came down to a half a yard at the end of the game. Just saying.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I
Oh, you
watched that
must
at
be a
church
Titans
camp.
fan. You a Titans fan?
No, I used to like the Titans because of their uniforms and the story as being from Houston as the Oilers, and now they're fucking the Tennessee Titans and all that. Like I like that
Yeah,
part of it, and they were new and fresh and cool. I've been a Cowboys
yeah,
fan, dude, since the day I was born, dog. So
yeah. It's
I
my
know
favorite NFC
disappointment.
team.
I know what
That's my second
disappointment means.
favorite team. Oh my God! Don't tell me not. I'm a Dolphins fan, bro. Like,
Oh, dude, we right
Dolphins are
there,
my
brother.
team, man. We are fucking hurting, bro.
We have the
I
same kind of
mean,
fan base.
yeah, loyal to fucking the
Yep,
death of us. Damn.
exactly. Loyal to
So
the
then,
fault.
but with Magic, so when WFR said didn't have a WFR this year, and they announced they were having film, but they were only having two-man teams. I messaged Danny and Young, and neither of them were planning on actually coming at the time. So and Magic had just messaged me and asked me if I wanted to be his teammate. I'm like,
Hell
fuck yeah, I'll
yeah.
work with you. You know, like
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah, that's a no-brainer. I'll definitely do that.
100%.
So fucking yeah, I just my team just fell together. I never really had to look for one. That's been the best part.
Right. Yeah. Fucking Tyler and Kylie asked me because their third wouldn't be able to compete, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, sure, fuck it, I'll do it."
Or did you just like happen to be there and they needed somebody or something, or
No,
did you actually come down here to compete?
yeah. So he had asked me like I think it was only a month before or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll fucking fill in," because he was like, "Man, our third ain't gonna be able to make it." Or something, or got fired. I don't remember what the case was, but he was like, "We need a third. Do you want to compete?" And I was like, "Fuck it, dude. Yeah." And I think we got
Right.
like a 98-5 or something the first round. And then
Fuck yeah.
second round, we got to the finals. I think it was only that round and then the finals. And I think we got like eighth or something in the finals, which with not working with them before, it went pretty good. And fucking, I'll never forget, Kylie ripped off one of my windows she looked at it and she goes, and I was like, damn, all right, fuck, don't let me look at it, whatever, like if you don't like it, I don't like it either. And then I had to cut it for the other side, and so I turned it around backwards and had to fucking cut it backwards and then put it over there because she was like, there was something going on where she was at that door or something, or they were working on one door and I had to cut it for the other side. And I had never been on a team before, and I was like, or not like a 3-person team, and I was like, yo, this is too much. Like, there's too many people in this. There's too many working parts. So we had to do the
Mhm.
windshield and the back glass. I was like, I'll cut all the patterns and I'll start sticking doors. Y'all do those two. I was like, y'all do front and back, and I'll do whatever. And I just remember after we were done, I was like, fucking, that was wild. Like, what the fuck was that, dude? A whole fucking car with the windshield in an hour. With 3 people is not hard, but with 2 people, it's a little different.
Oh my god, yeah,
Like, it's
it's
like,
intense.
holy fuck.
Yeah, so when they told us that that's what we were going to have to do that was originally the plan at Film Final was a full car with a full windshield. So what I'd heard, you never know with these things because sinners be
Right,
talking shit out about there's supposed to be this, supposed to be that, whatever, whatever. And I'd heard that we were going to do full car with a full windshield, 2-man teams an hour. And I'm thinking to myself, man, so my that's I'm thinking to myself, where you're gonna have to be really fucking efficient. Like
right.
this show, you're not gonna have the where
Can't
they
redo
said
shit.
you're not gonna have. I mean, you're gonna have to be super efficient if you want to have time to fix anything or address anything.
Yeah,
So that's whenever like I started thinking about pulling the whole side of the car in one pull, and like I did in the video, and the guy was
right.
Carlos first was like he's commercial wrapping the side of this
Yeah.
Mercedes, and I'm
Dude,
like,
he
and
comes
then
up
he's
with
like.
some funny shit, man.
Yeah, but
I
then he's
love it.
like, but no, then now I understand why he did what he did when they seen us flipping it over for a double cut, and then that saved me. So like fucking, you imagine how much time that saved me versus picking up the box, putting it down, picking up the box, putting it down, picking up the
Oh,
box,
yeah, for
putting it
sure, dude.
down. So I wanted to make sure that if I had to redo the fucking back window or anything, I was gonna have time to do it because
Right,
when you're flying like that, you're gonna it's you got to be really on point to not. If you can walk by your whole car after after you just got done doing a whole car in an hour, especially like when you're doing a whole car in a Mercedes Benz in an hour by yourself under competition format,
right.
fucking, you can walk back over that car and look at every single window and not
Want to
want to
redo
redo one.
everything.
If you don't want to redo at least one window, you are not gonna. I mean, your windows better be fucking.
They better be mint,
You
dude.
you better have won. If
Right,
you didn't, if
exactly.
you didn't want to redo something, you better have won. That's all I'm gonna say. Because
Yeah,
I'll look at a window, even if it's got like, let's say it's got 5 circles on it. That's too many.
right.
Like if I got more than like one or two, maybe three small, very petty imperfections, I know I could have done better than that.
Right. I'm the
So
same way. That's how I am when
yeah,
I'm doing shit here. Like, I'll leave a door and be like, man, I really want to redo it. And then I'll do the rest of the windows and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna redo that one door. I'm
oh,
like,
bro,
just
dude,
gonna go back and redo it.
at the final with this one, man, it's crazy work. So fucking, I did 3 doors, the 3 doors in the quarter window. Magic did, and I did the 3 doors, the quarter windows, the one quarter window. Magic did the back window, a quarter window, and the driver window. He put that one on, but I cut him. But he put the first one on, and then he had like a glue break or something that he not saw, so he fucking pulled it and redid it. But every single one of my fucking doors had perfect edge, amazing edge. One had 5 stars and a heart. Like fucking both my quarter windows they just had hearts on 'em. There was not one single mark. Like, but the people will clown me about the way I cut, about the way I do this, the way I do that. Well, when I look at my car after a fucking competition, and all of my windows that I did on that car have blood notes on it from Miss
Right.
Heidi and the judges, like, man, that
You can't
fucking
really argue with it.
the people can say what they want to say. The messages on the score speaks for itself.
Exactly. Gotta put the money where the mouth is most of the time. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's why you see the comments where people are ripping me. I say, "Oh, it's so easy. Come put a score on. It's 40,000 motherfucking dollars. It's in
And
two
then their
windows.
favorite thing to
Maybe
say is, I don't
maybe
have to
three
prove
windows."
anything. I don't have to
Yeah.
prove anything. It's like, well, you sure
But
do like to talk like you can.
I don't have to prove anything either. But for 40,000 motherfucking dollars, and for all of the work that I put in at this show to get better and better and better and compete against these guys, these great fucking window tenders. Like
Yeah.
I get a lot of people with fucking my. I mean, most of them are my like family and friends and personal fans that have been. Some people have been following me since I was a homeless kid and fell into this shit.
Right.
You know, so to those people, like they'll call me the goat or all this crazy stuff because they've seen like my career, and I tell them all the same thing. I would never ever, like, I would never disrespect the people that were before me, the old school tenners that taught me how to tint. Not even
Right.
the ones that are, not even the ones that were competitors or anything like that. Like some of the best window tinters I ever worked with in my life who never competed in their life, never would even dream
Exactly.
of it. You know, it's like there was a guy we had this, and then there's like guys like we had this crackhead center that I learned how to fucking shave edges before shaving edges was a thing. Only we did it on the outside.
Right.
What they're all these kids are now, all these young guys are calling the sexy cut now. We've been doing that shit since 1999.
The sexy
They just
cut?
didn't
I
call
haven't
it.
heard that
Yeah, they
yet.
just didn't call it that.
I
But
haven't
it's
even
where
heard it called that.
you shave it on the outside, and then when you put it on the inside, if your alignment is crystal, that's how you get that little love notes I get on the
Yeah.
cars. When you're cutting it on the outside instead of just riding the blade across the top and having
Yeah,
that
you
little
shave it.
bit of a,
Hmm.
yeah, you literally fucking lay that blade wide open just like you would shaving on the inside.
Yep.
And fucking hook the front and drag that
See,
bitch.
I only do that whenever I fuck up my ride the top of it cut. Like I'll fuck it up and I'll be like, shit, now I gotta fucking shave it.
Yeah.
So I'll just be
No, I
like,
do.
I'll click my little. I got the wrap knife. I'll click it out
Yeah.
barely and I'll get it at that right angle on the outside to cut it. And it'll still skip sometimes. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta file it when I put it on, or whatever the fuck the case may
Yeah,
be. I'm
no.
like,
See, once it skips, I just fucking go from the other side and come back this way, and it skips again, and I fucking pull a little more blade out. Cover. I just keep going back
yep.
and forth and back and forth and back and forth till it
I don't
fucking.
care how long it takes. As long as it looks good, it looks good. You can clown me
Yeah.
all day about, oh, this dude's got to do it more than one time. And it's like, what do you
Fucking
mean? It's going to look
Magic
better
was
than your
bitching at me.
shit. Do what?
Magic was bitching at me at the last show because like we're in our first round as teams, and we got a whole hour to do the four doors to that window. Like that should be pretty cake, with two tenors.
Hmm.
So fucking man, I'm having hell getting that edge right, man. Like you say, like it hop on me, and then I come from the other side and come back up, it hop on me again. Fucking break the blade off, try again. Fucking hopped on me again. Fucking took that blade, fucking threw it in the goddamn trash can. Got
Hell
a
yeah.
carbon blade out, put that
New blade.
motherfucker in there. Fucking zung that motherfucker. Now it's good.
Yep.
So then he's already got the back window shrunk clean, about to go on. I just finished cutting the front doors.
He's like, what's taking you
Like
so long?
he did. He's like, Trey, what's taking you so long with the doors? I was like, man. His
I want
fucking
him
edge
right.
was fucking. I said that motherfucking edge was fucking with me, but put it on. It's fucking perfect.
Right.
So then the fucking he puts it on, and we, like I said, we got a fucking great score in the first round. We ended up going to the final, and then in the final we did really good. I can't remember. That was the one where I had all the love notes on it and the hearts. But his back window was good. Like we had to had a maybe top five car for sure in the final, but we weren't close enough in points to catch them, and it was only two rounds,
Right.
so
Yeah.
we needed like a 99.999, and whoever
Right.
was ahead of us to do bad.
Right.
And that happened in a couple of places. Like I think whoever was in like two or three fell all the way out of it. They were like
Damn.
finished like ninth overall, and they were in like going into it. They were like in the second or third place.
Yeah.
And then somebody that was right behind me in team, sorry, behind me in Magic, in teams jumped over us and ended up in the top three. And I can't remember who it was. It was either the second or third place team. It wasn't
Yeah.
Fernando. Fernando's team. It was the second or third
Gotcha.
place team. Yeah,
Nice.
he cleaned fucking house down there, man. Like, golly, that dude's good.
Oh, dude,
He's
man,
tough.
he's so fucking good, dude. And I hate seeing him on his name on the list. I'm like, motherfucker. Like I need to like
Yeah,
just trip him or something. He wouldn't fall very
yeah.
far, but you know.
Yeah, but like, and see, that's the thing about him is like, and all the respect in the
What's
world
up,
for him,
young?
but I've gotten him too. You know what I mean? Like it's like Young forever. Like competing with DeYoung, next to DeYoung,
Yeah.
while we were before we got on teams together, just compete. Let's say we were in the same round or whatever, just Tim B in there would be like in my head, like until like the first time I my score was better than his. It was WFR. I'll never forget it. It was the first round of WFR. My first
Yeah.
time going. My score was like 4 points better than Beyond's. So now
Love it.
my head got big, bro. My head got big. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, that motherfucker deflated it real fast. Cause come round
Oh,
two,
for sure.
like he put on a 98 like 9 or something like that. And I put on like a 93.5. Like it
Right.
was so they went at 4 points plus three.
Right.
So fucking now
Um,
going into the final, I had to catch him, and I got close though. That was when I realized like, no, I'm definitely going to eventually win one of these things because I just about got beyond. Like
right.
that was the
And have
benchmark.
you have you gotten first in singles at
Not in
WFR or
singles.
anything? Not yet.
No, no. At singles, I got third at WFR and then in eighth at WFR, and then in yeah, I've only won teams at WFR. I haven't won, and then we got fourth in teams this year.
Yeah.
So and
And you're
then
going,
finished
you'll be
fifth.
at WFCT this year?
Yeah, and I'm actually thinking about I might actually show up to another one. Well,
Sick.
I think everybody knows what the other one is, so I'm not gonna try to keep
Ah,
it.
the one I like to go to. The one you haven't been to
Yeah,
yet, huh?
no, I went to Houston actually when it
Did
was in
you?
Houston here. Yeah, because it's
This
Houston.
year?
It's right down the street. Yeah, I was there.
I didn't
Yeah,
see you.
yeah, I saw you, bro. You've just
Oh
seen me so
fuck,
many
yeah.
times it
I had to
shows
give
you don't
you
remember seeing
I
me.
had to hey, I let you borrow my pass.
Maybe,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
right. Yeah, to get my buddy in. Yeah.
That's right. I remember that.
Oh shit! Don't be snitching. We can't be snitching ourselves. Some niggas from
Oh,
that
it's
company.
okay. Dude, I bring so many people to that shit. It'd be all right. Speaking of that, if you want to go to Tinder Battles and you want a 2-day access pass, use the code Dark Truth 2026. Get 10% off your ticket. Just saying. Um,
Uh,
I will be competing too, and I've told this to a lot of
what are you
people.
doing? Singles or teams, or what are you doing?
Singles. I don't think they have auto teams. They just have singles this time.
Uh,
But this isn't something I normally do. Like I always joke around about beating everybody, but I'm fucking
oh,
dead ass serious when I say that I'm wanting to kick everybody's ass in LA. Like I really do.
yeah.
Like I've been working my ass off on my cleanliness, all this stuff, man. And I feel like and I know people make fun of the competition. It's not a real competition, whatever, blah, blah. But you're still going against some of the best fucking people in the world. And I really
It's
think
still, it's still a real competition.
I
Like
know, but
it
there's
is
some people
very,
that say it's a mockery. Whatever, dude.
it is very gimmicky. I mean, being honest, like,
It's
but
fucking
that's the
fun
point.
though.
That's the point. Is to be a fun, gimmicky,
It's so fun.
colorful. Like one of the guys in the comments was ripping on Carlos for being a commentator. Like they really have commentators for this, and like,
Yeah, dog. Dude, they
yeah,
have commentators for corgi races, bro. Like, what do you mean?
dude, they have motherfuckers here in Texas that can throw really far with a fucking fishing line.
Yeah.
That these motherfuckers can throw a fishing line 350 yards and land in a
Yeah, dude,
5 gallon bucket, bro.
it's
Like it's
bananas,
crazy
dude.
work.
And it's
So
just
yeah,
literally
and there'll be
highlighting the cool
commentators
thing.
for all those. Absolutely.
But yeah, anybody competing in Tinder battles, fucking be ready, dude. I'm coming for those goddamn belts.
I'm
For that
thinking
damn
about
belt, bro.
I'm thinking about it.
Um, and I'm dead ass serious, dude. This will be my first time flying ever. And so
No,
that's
you
gonna
never been
already
to
have
LA?
do what?
You never been to LA?
I've never been to LA and I've never been on a plane. So there's two
LA
things
is
in
dope.
one. Dude, so
LA, oh, you know what's great though? I have a homie in LA. Actually, just messaged me on Facebook. He just popped up. But I got a homie in LA. I could stay with for free. But he lives in West Covina, right next to Compton, like right on the line.
nice.
So, but it really wasn't just like you watch movies and shit, and you think like you just have an image when you're going to Compton. It's going to be like terrible, and it's going to be like watching Boys in the Hood.
Right, right.
It was not like that at fucking all.
Right.
Now
Everybody portrays things
I'm sure
different.
there's areas of LA that
Right.
you probably don't want to go at nighttime, but at the same time, like he didn't live in a really expensive place, but I mean it was a nice place. But like right down the street, there was like everybody still had gates, bars on their windows. Like there wasn't nobody anywhere near his house that didn't have like the shit all blocked up.
Right.
But at the same time, like it was Fourth of July weekend, and we were out in the middle of the street at nighttime popping fireworks. We went to Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard on the fucking on a Friday and Saturday night. Like fucking, it was a kick ass time.
I
And then we
love
went
it.
and saw all the hot spots where all the movies are made, like fucking Gone in 60 Seconds, where the bridge is, at that fucking ends where the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
dude takes off, and
love
it's
that
got the
movie.
little that concrete thing that he rate when he goes off in the
Yep.
Mustang and the helicopter
Uh-huh.
chasing him.
Yeah,
That you gotta drive over that to get to anywhere pretty much
I
north
love
of
that.
LA.
I want to
So
see
like
that.
yeah, you want to go to Santa Monica. That's where you want to go. Santa Monica is kind of a good hot spot. Do not go to Long Beach. I'll tell you something about Long Beach. Here's something you probably fucking don't know. There ain't no fucking beach in Long Beach.
What?
There's no fucking beach. Like
That makes
it's
no
on the
sense.
fucking ocean. Its name is Long Beach, and there ain't a goddamn beach from the top to bottom of that motherfucker.
That's crazy, dude.
I never in a million years would have thought that. Like
That's bananas.
I made my friend drive me 20 minutes from one where they like I can't remember whether we were at which one we were at. Like, because we went by Malibu, but we didn't get out because that was too snooty for us.
Yeah,
And
no
then
thanks.
we went to Santa Monica, and that was like my spot. Like, I could easily be abundantly on that beach, easily,
Hell
no
yeah.
problem. It's
Hey man,
that
I used
dope.
to live on a beach back in the day in Florida. It was pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and
It's
that
pretty
beach, like,
nice.
man, there's like so much going on between the Santa Monica Pier and all of the people. I mean, they're just when you first get on the Santa Monica Pier, you look at it and it looks like you're like at a fucking NFL game, and every single
Yeah,
person from the entire stadium is standing on that fucking pier, nut
right.
to butt, fucking elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder. Like
Nuts
it
to
is.
butts.
Oh my god, it was
Yeah,
uncomfortable as fuck. Like we got in this little stitch of opening where it wasn't so fucking crowded, like a little group that was like not so crowded, and made our way like up the pier, looked at the stupid locks on the wall and saw the shit, and fucking got the fuck off the pier.
yeah.
Went back and fucking roaming up and down the beach like volleyball courts, and there's like the basketball court where they shot White Men Can't Jump, that movie from the '80s.
God, motherfucker, I want to go there too. So
Yeah,
I
it's
might have
right
to
there,
make a little
Santa
trip
Monica.
down there.
So
Might have to
yeah,
make a trip to it.
and it's like probably I would say like maybe 30 minutes from the airport. It's not far.
I'll have Richard fucking take me.
Oh, and that fucking stupid thing I see with now. There's something I didn't get to do when I was in LA because it was COVID and it was fucking tripping out. Is that fucking stupid? I don't think it's stupid, but the telescope that sees real far, like a Hubble telescope or
Yeah,
some
the
shit
Hubble
like that.
Space Telescope.
Super fucking big. Yeah, I wanted to go see that, but they wouldn't let me in because I didn't have a goddamn COVID shot.
Oh my god. Well, that's not
So
a thing now. So
then we drove, but the worst part is we drove like 30 minutes out of our way to go to it, and then like
right,
we get in line, and like neither one of us we're both fucking stoners, we're fucking retarded, you know.
right.
So we're standing in line for like 30 minutes before we figure out like, oh yeah, I don't have a COVID card. They're not gonna let me in. So then we just
Yeah,
got out
y'all
of the
sitting there like,
line.
well, this is a
We
good
just got
wait.
yeah, we just got out of the line, went back to the car, had a beer,
Love it.
fired up another doobie, and rode our ass back to fucking Hollywood Boulevard.
Hell yeah. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's fucking that.
Um, okay, so we have gone over a little bit and we didn't get to the thing that we had talked about. So if you want to
It's
save that, we could save
yeah,
that and do that another time.
for
Um,
sure.
because that I wanted to do that, but dude, getting into conversation, I get lost and I forget about it. And
Honestly, I figured that I wouldn't have enough to talk about, and it was like, well, this could help with time, but yeah,
dude, yeah,
obviously that
I
wasn't a problem.
I try to drag more conversation with follow-up questions and stuff, but I do want to do this one question because I did send it to you and I didn't know if you had thought on it or not. By the way, y'all, this
Sorry,
is the
my
most
head is
prepared
wonderful, bro.
this is the
It's
most
not
this is the
it's
most
not as
prepared
fast as
guest
it
I've
was.
ever had. Like Trey asked me for questions. He wanted to like he was wanting to do like instead of me just saying, "Hey, we're just gonna free float," he was like, "Nah, man, I want you to ask me questions, blah blah blah. I want to do this, I want to do that." So I do want to say thank you for that because sometimes for me to just have the not burden, but like the having to keep it going with like y'all not really knowing what you want to do on the show and you having like an idea of what you want to do, I really want to say thank you because that made it a little easier on me from like because I stress out about this even though it's just a conversation.
Right.
But for you to be as active and proactive as you were with wanting questions, made me really enjoy preparing for this one, and I'm glad we put it off another day because this made it way better. Um,
Awesome.
this is probably the most watched I had concurrent viewers in a while too, which was nice.
Nice.
And it's probably because of who you are. Love it because you do have a good reach, and everybody does love to see you talk and go into detail with things like this. But
Yes,
this is
sir.
the question I wanted to ask you. If there was a movie about your life up until this very moment, what would the audience be screaming at the screen to do next? That's something I saw on another podcast. I thought it was a really good question. So, like, what would the people that know you or that are your fans, that people know you through the industry, what would they be screaming at you to do next that you haven't already done?
Go to WSCT in San Antonio and win.
Okay. I like that. I really, dude, I want you to
Maybe
win,
I
dude.
think I think I'm gonna do flat glass and auto at San Antonio because I
I
did it
was going to
one
ask
year.
you that. I didn't know if
I
you'd done
heard
any
that in
flat.
a previous. I heard that in a previous, and I wanted to touch little touch into that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do flat glass. I regretted not doing flat glass at film because the way that the format was like real life shit. Like there was a bar in the middle of the fucking
Yeah,
end of the
dude, I
table.
loved that.
You
I
know
loved
what I
it.
mean? Like, and then they had at the for the final, they had
Yeah, the
wood,
two
real
wood
fucking
pieces.
wood blocks. Like,
Yeah, dude, that
bro,
was
how are
fucking
you?
killer.
Dude, people were using all kinds of gel and shit to
Yep.
try to fucking make that motherfucking shit not dirty, and it was still dirty as fuck.
Still dirty. Still dirty, dude. Because that's, I mean, that is what it is. Like, that's real life shit.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
real
There
life
ain't nothing you can do
competition.
about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that.
but you go to a house and you put the window on, and it's got cedar fucking wood frames all the way the fuck around. You know, either A, you're gonna have to gap the shit out of it, and it's still gonna have dust in it.
Of course.
Or B, you're gonna have to little bitty gap it and then come back and caulk it, or
Yeah. And
you're gonna have to
I learned the
address that
hard way.
situation.
I learned the hard way that I don't know how to bead silicone, brother. And I don't ever want to have to do it again. So I tell every customer, look, you're going to have a gap. If you don't want to do the job because of it, oh well. I'm not going to do it. Because I went back to go do a fucking silicone job. And brother, let me tell you, I about lost my fucking mind. I was there for like 6 hours. It was the
That-
worst. I was like,
That's crazy.
fuck this, bro. I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm calling Johnny next time, being like, get your
Yeah, bro.
ass over
Right?
here. I will pay you $100 or I'll pay you fucking three to come do this fucking ceiling job because that shit, I tried the puffy paint, no go. Tried the silicone, didn't turn out great. It was to the point where I was like, all right, it's staying. And if they call me, I don't know. I might have changed my number or something, but no, I'm just kidding. But it was not
Yeah.
fun. So flat glass for me, I love flat glass, but not if they're so picky to the point where like when they walk by the window, the light gap distracts them for what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's for me, it's impossible. But some people are certain ways.
Yeah,
Um,
when I was in Florida, I did a lot of fucking hurricane film where you gotta do the fucking super fucking bead
yeah, no
with
thanks.
the big popping guns.
No
Man,
thank you.
it takes practice, but just like everything else, if
Yeah.
somebody pays you, if somebody's gonna pay me to learn it,
Shit,
I'll give it a go.
I'm gonna pay somebody to do it, bro. What you mean? I ain't fucking that's one thing I've been doing here recently because I've started to make more money than I was making working
Oh
for
yeah,
myself. And
delegate shit, man. Delegate some
dog,
shit.
I just not like tent jobs or nothing, but just like I got an attic ladder that I have like halfway done, and I'm like, I'm gonna pay somebody to do this because I don't feel like fucking doing it. And
Right.
I want them to do it secure because I don't want to do it and I go to climb up it, my ass falls down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then I
I
can
don't
only
know how
blame
to
me. I'm gonna get
right.
somebody who knows what the fuck they're
That's
doing
what to
and
do.
have
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna have them do it, dog. Like if somebody wants a tent job and they want to do it themselves and they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna call a professional. Same shit. Like I'd rather
Right,
just
right.
do that. Or I'd rather pay
Yeah,
like instead of trying to figure out who's gonna watch my dogs, I'm just gonna pay a dog sitter. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, I got
all
one
that
that
kind of
literally would
stuff.
be close to street.
You gotta love it. Man, I do want to wrap this up. I do have to start getting the kids ready for bed and everything.
Oh yeah, we
But
won't even
dude,
get like half an hour past.
do what?
Yeah, we're like a half an hour past, but it's all right.
Oh,
I'm good.
dude, yeah. but I did want to. You said that you wanted to do some shout outs for some tools that you
Oh
used in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
competitions. I do want you to go over that, and I also have this thing at the end of the show that I call the Dark Truth Final Thought. Just something you want to leave the audience with, like a piece of wisdom, or something inspirational, or some shit talk or whatever. Just something you want to leave everybody with. So after you do your tools, if you would just give us one final thought, and we'll sign off of here. And I'm going to definitely have to have you back on to do the other thing. I might try to do it on a different day other than the regular podcast show, to just to get it done before the competitions. I think it would be
Yeah.
very, very helpful. Um, and I might even
All
set
right.
this up in my garage or something. We'll see. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
So here's some. I got picked a couple of tools that I got at this recent show, which is my well, one of them I got. Two of them I got at other recent shows, but I have not used them at a show yet. But this is PJ's new wiper buddy.
Nice.
So you
Reminds
remember
me
the
of a
old
Lego hand.
the first generation one he made was kind of like a Y,
Yeah.
and it was cool, but at the same time, like for the bigger wipers, like sometimes it wouldn't sit right. And this one, I don't know, something about it, the way that he figured out something about having this top side bigger, that if you stick it underneath the wiper, it just does not fucking move.
Right.
So
Reminds me of a Lego
this is
person's hand.
yeah, it's kind of nice. And it's fucking the simplest thing in the world. He definitely making it with a 3D printer, but at the
Right.
same time, for like 20 bucks, he sells them for like 20 bucks a pair or something like that. For 20 bucks, you know what I mean? I spent 20 bucks
Oh,
on
that's
them too.
highway robbery, bro. You can make your own, you know?
And this is a tool that is, I'm not, this is brand new to me. I don't
Huh.
know how long they've been out, but it is a,
Is that a tent
obviously,
whiz thing? Why don't I have that?
well, they just gave them out at this recent show. Um,
Like a
at film.
box slitter?
Yeah, it's well, no, this is for cutting on the window. So the plastic actually sits on the
Oh,
window,
brother,
and
that is a great fucking design.
you can't fucking touch the glass with your
I
blade,
love
and you
that.
can put a fucking carbon steel blade in there, and you'll
Yes, sir.
very rarely have to fucking change it.
I've got to get one
So
of those.
yeah, so you'll find those with
Eric,
tint
if you're
whiz,
watching, send me one, please. Pretty please.
and then
Tit
we
whiz,
got
you know?
the homie Fernand's
Yes.
bottom loader. Well, you got one too. You got to be there, yeah, buddy. Yeah, these are very, very good situationally. Sometimes if the
I use them
seals are
to
really
fucking
tight
two
in the
stage.
bottom, yeah, that's what I use it more for two stage than I would do
Dude,
bottom loading.
same. That's why I like it.
But when you put them way down in the door or the seal soft, you can fucking really you can bottom load with this and just swoop it all the way across and
Uh-huh.
add a little extra slip and
Yep. I've used it a
and
couple times
then
bottom loading. Every time I use it though, I end up like scratching the film or something, or I end up pulling it out and fucking hitting it.
I
I
did
love it for
stretch it
two
in there.
staging. I like
I did
whenever
stretch
I've got it,
it.
yeah, whenever I have it hanging, I like to sneak it in right behind on the front corner, peel it, fold it right in underneath behind it, and just ride it all the way through. And it literally will just fall into place.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's
Such a
wide
good
enough
tool.
for the film some trail nice. And then we got the infamous
For sure.
young bush,
Love it.
which I've been using a lot recently. And
Fucking love it, dude.
when I don't have it, it pisses me off because now I'm working the bubbles in my
Yeah,
hand like
dude.
old school, like, and pissed off like a motherfucker. Like, where's
You're
my
like,
brush?
where's my fucking tint brush, dude? Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't at first I wasn't a believer in the brush until I got
I,
one, and I was like,
I
this
wasn't
thing
either.
is the shit.
Dude, you know where else this thing is awesome? In hood creases for PPF.
Really.
You
That's
give them
what I
full hood
heard.
PPF and you
Yeah.
throw some fucking gel under that shit and you swoop it up and swoop it down and fucking
Huh.
golden. Yeah, it's really good for PPF, and I do it like on roof ridges.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times, like when I'm doing the roof wrap, because I don't give a fuck if I got to if I do it how it's gonna be the best when it leaves my shop, and I don't have to worry about it. So a lot of people want to he-man it and do the whole thing completely dry. I am not one of those dudes.
Yeah.
Like big ass roofs that are fucking like 17-foot suburban roof, like. I'm not fighting that fucking thing. I'll lift it up and just barely mist a little bit of water under it, and I take the brush and fucking paint it right
I love
down
it.
in the fucking pieces, and go
I
back
love
with a
it.
card, fucking squeegee the fucking little tiny bit of moisture out, and done, done, done.
And you said that's wrapping?
Yeah, vinyl wrap. Yeah, a little bit of just a mist of clear water. No soap, no nothing.
Yeah, see,
And,
I never fucked with rap, dude. The
yeah,
only rap I
I
really
don't
ever
do
fucked with is
fucking.
Lux. I fucked
Yeah,
with Lux. I don't like it.
I don't do as much as I want to do. I do probably like maybe some years, a good year I'll do like 7 or 10. Maybe like a off year I'll do like 3 or 5.
Yeah,
But I do a few a year. I wish I
love it.
did more. I need to wrap my. I just bought a I bought a Jeep Cherokee for $500. It's a '94 with
Ooh,
113,000. It's got
little
113,000
KJ.
miles on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
113K, straight 6V6.
love it.
AC works, fucking heat works,
Four wheel
everything
drive.
fucking works. No, it's the 2-wheel drive though. That's the only
Oh
difference.
damn! The four
Yeah,
wheel drive, bro. You better
it
turn
was
that
the
into a
4-wheel.
crawler.
Well, see, if it was the 4-wheel drive, see, that's exactly what I do, and then I throw a bunch of money at it, and like that's
Hell
why I'm
yeah!
glad it's 2-wheel
Break
drive because
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I
yeah.
put more money in it. Like this is 2-wheel
Right,
drive. All I have to do is fucking tint the windows so I can put a system in and drive it. That's it.
dude. Drop it. Fuck it. Drop that bitch. Put some
I
20s on
thought
it.
about I thought about it, but then I gotta like do everything. You know what I mean? Like I have to
Right,
wrap it. I
right.
already ordered these lights for it, and then you have to change the bumpers and roll pans and I mean, man, I don't know if I want to go all that crazy with it yet. But if that
Right.
motherfucker, if I ride it for like 5 6 months and it seems like it's gonna last a few more years, then yeah, I definitely dump some dollars into it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, but
Well, hell yeah. Was that the last tool? I see you got a little fucking
yeah.
a little dude down here.
Oh, my little guy. Oh, you need
Yeah.
this little guy. I
I
can't
broke
remember.
mine. I've got one and I broke his fucking arm, so I put a piece of fucking masking tape around it and it looks like he's got
Mhm.
a fucking like armband. It's like
That's fucking
right in the
hilarious.
middle. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's my little
Um,
squeegee guy that the
I love
slasher
it.
too. Don't pass.
Did you get that from Tony?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
Mine's
asked
got a
him. I said,
green
"Look,
one.
I said, how much you selling those for?" He said, "For you, nothing."
Nothing.
I said,
Yeah. You gotta love that. Dude, perks of that shit when you have friends that do shit. Like they're just like, here, dude, have it. And you're like, man, but I want to
um,
give you money. And they're like, no, 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 you have it. And I'm like,
I
all
got a
right,
shout out.
whatever.
I got a shout out to the. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember whether the girls from Fusion Tools or who, but I fucking jacked up my Blue Max in the first round. It fell out of my pouch and on the floor, and I ended up stepping on it. So then I'm in the hotel room, and I don't have any sandpaper to fix it or nothing. So then the next day, I'm telling them, I can't remember if it was Fusion or who it was, but telling one of the tool people, I was like, man, I need a new blade. And they're like, here, just give it to me, you know?
I love it.
Yeah,
Cool. So, Dark Truth, final thought. What you got? After that, I'm gonna close it out with the outro
mm,
video, and then we'll do this again. Me and you will get together and we'll figure out a good day for it, and we'll go
yeah.
through it again.
I would double down on don't worry about people think about your techniques. If it works for you, it works for you, and you got to do that. But also, don't be scared to try techniques that you see just because you don't understand them.
I love it. I love it. Basically,
That's
be
it.
yourself, fuck everybody else, and try
That's
to
it.
learn. Try to learn something, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, don't ever be scared to learn.
I love it. I don't think I would be where I'm at without just taking people's advice here and there. Like, I never take everybody's advice, but when I do, like, opportunities when they arise and I'm like doubting myself, I'm like, you know what? What's the fucking worst that could happen, right? Like, like you said earlier, like, if somebody's going to offer me, like, to do something, what's the worst that's going to happen? They're not going to be mad that I didn't do well, or they're not going to be mad that I didn't live up to their expectation. They just want most people just want to see you do stuff. Like, it
Right.
doesn't matter how great you do it as long as you're doing. Not
Yeah, and you're
there's no
trying.
try. There's
Well,
no
yeah,
try
well,
in my opinion. It's either do or you don't.
well,
Like, you either do it
yeah, well,
or you don't.
exactly. Well, you got people that are pretending to try it. Those are the people that they fucking suck. But
Yeah.
if you're one of
Yeah.
those, that would be my last final thought. If you're one of those people that pretend to try, you need to do better.
Agreed. Stop trying and do shit. You know what I mean? But dude, Trey, I appreciate you being on, man.
Okay.
Like always, when these run over, it's because of a good conversation. Um, I hope everybody got a lot of knowledge out of this. I know a lot of people were commenting, talking about how much they love you, and that they'll. Some people were your customers. It looks like that said that they would only use you and Ryan and Bill and everybody chiming in with some stories of their own about some things that you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
So
and read them all.
yeah, I try not to get distracted by the comments because I want to talk to the guests, but there were some good ones in there that when you go back, you'll see and you'll like a lot of it because everybody was very encouraging and positive in this one for sure. But man, again, thanks. I'll be in touch with you about the other thing we were gonna do because we
Yes,
got too
sir.
caught up in the talk. And dude, I appreciate you being on, and I look
Oh,
forward to
yeah.
doing it again, man.
Have a good night, bro.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
See ya.
See you later. All right, guys. That was the show. Went over again like last week. I want to say thanks again to Trey and everybody watching. Um, Another episode of Dark Truth Podcast on Thursday instead of a Wednesday once again. Next week, I do have a new guest that I have talked about or have talked to. We'll see if we're going to still be able to make it work. And he was also at Film Fest, and he was somebody that was commented on a post that I said about a new person that got on the radar of people at Film Fest. Um, all I'm going to say is it's probably somebody that's from down under, and I'm looking forward to it. So, appreciate y'all watching. Hope y'all have a great night, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Shady out. Deuces.